screen and I'm still awake. Phone lighting up the side of the bed. I told my friends I cleared you out for good, but your name still lives here in my head. There's a folder full of screenshots I won't open, and somehow still won't delete. Old jokes, old plans, one stupid blurry selfie, and that last long message underneath. I know better than to read it, but man, that makes me reckless sometimes. And every word looks different when you're lonely under blue light. It's screenshots and sleeplessness, so proof I should've let go of by now. Me zooming in on little sentences, trying to find where we went south. Like maybe if I read it backwards, I could undo what happened next. But all I've got at 2 a.m. is screenshots and sleeplessness. This one where you said drive safe, text me. One where you asked if I got home. One where you sent me that dumb meme that only made sense to us alone. And I hate that it's the small things, not the goodbye, that does me in. It's pick up milk and call me later, and don't forget your jacket again. 'Cause losing you was awful, but losing all that daily love hit worse. How ordinary you could make me feel before ordinary started hurting first. It's screenshots and sleeplessness, so proof I should've let go of by now. Me zooming in on little sentences, trying to find where we went south. Like maybe if I read it backwards, I could get back where we were then. But all I've got past midnight is screenshots and sleeplessness. I should delete the whole thread. I know, but some nights I need the evidence that it was real before it broke, that you were kind before we got tired, that I was loved before it changed. So I keep these tiny frozen moments, even when they keep me awake. There's screenshots and sleeplessness. That's what heartbreak looks like now. Not letters in a shoebox in the closet, just a cracked screen in a darkened house. And maybe one day I'll stop checking for meaning in what's already left. But tonight it's just me and the glow, and screenshots and sleeplessness. Screenshots and sleeplessness. I turn the phone face down and still don't sleep. Some things stay bright, even with your eyes closed. Your head thrown back, and for a second I forgot the version of us that finally cracked. You look so easy there, so familiar, like nothing hard had happened yet. It's strange how one old picture can make me miss something I should not forget. 'Cause memory has a habit of sanding down the sharpest parts. It keeps the hand holding, cuts the distance, and leaves me with a kinder heart. You look better in memories than you did standing there on your way out. My mind keeps the soft parts, loses the tired ones, turns all the silence into doubt. It forgets the nights we barely spoke, how every room felt tense to breathe. You look better in memories, and that's what keeps undoing me. But I don't always let myself remember the weeks you felt 1,000 miles. How every I'm fine got shorter, and love stopped showing up in your eyes. I guess that's how healing cheats you. It doesn't play the whole tape through, just enough to make you lonely, not enough to tell the truth. You look better in memories than you did standing there on your way out. My mind keeps the soft parts, loses the tired ones, turns all the silence into doubt. It forgets the nights we barely spoke, how every touch felt halfway there. You look better in memories than you ever did in real air. Maybe that's why moving on feels slower than it should. I'm not just losing who you were, I'm losing the edited version too. The one my heart made after the damage to survive what really happened. The one who still loved me clearly, the one who never left. You look better in memories, but memories don't have to tell it straight. They don't show the crying in the kitchen or how long we let it stay too late. So if I miss you, I should say it honest. I miss who you were before we broke. You look better in memories, 'cause memories only keep what they can hold. And maybe that's the hardest part, not that you're gone from me, just how good you can still look in what's left behind. There wasn't one slam door, one big scene, just separate blankets, unfinished sleep. You moved your charger out to the front room, I stopped reaching for your feet. We got good at talking like co-workers, trash on Tuesday, rent by noon. Still said drive safe out of reflex, like the kind part knew what to do. I kept calling it a rough patch, like a softer word can make it heal. But nothing hurts quite like the silence of watching something true turn procedural. We stopped calling it love before it ended, started pointing at the space and saying this. Sat across from each other at the kitchen table, passing plates around, the thing we missed. No one cheated, no one threw a suitcase, no clean villain for the story I replay. Just two people getting quieter in the wrong way. Still goodbye felt like the only honest thing to say. Your birthday came, I found the book you wanted, left it sitting in my online cart. I didn't know if being thoughtful still belonged to my part. Our sister said at least it ended easy. I almost laughed into my drink, 'cause an easy end still leaves your number living somewhere under everything. We weren't fire, we were fading, that somehow cut deeper than a fight. 'Cause nobody tells you how a breakup looks when it happens in plain sight. We stopped calling it love before it ended, started pointing at the space and saying this. Sat across from each other at the kitchen table, passing plates around, the thing we missed. No one cheated, no one threw a suitcase, no clean villain for the story I replay. Just two people getting quieter in the wrong way. Still goodbye felt like the only honest thing to say. should we eat was really asking how are we doing. Before every small and ordinary sentence had a crack running through it. Before your hand on my lower back turned into one more passing touch. Before we both got used to living inside a home but us too much. We stopped calling it love before it ended. Started talking like the past had left the room. Now I fold the blanket from your side each morning, and the quiet gets there first each afternoon. No one cheated, no one made a disaster. No single line I could unlearn or erase. Just two people getting quieter in the wrong way. Still bye became the truest word we had to say. And maybe that's the part I still can't get above. How long we stayed after we stopped calling it love. I still hang my jacket on the left side, even though there's room now on the right. Your empty hangers tap when the vent comes on, like they still think you're home some nights. There's a receipt inside your winter coat from that pharmacy run back in July. Bandages, gum, and that lemon candy, little proof of our ordinary life. People think it's one big moment, one hard sentence, one slammed door, but sometimes it's just a row of empty space you pass and feel a little more. It's your side of the closet that gets me, half the real still waiting like you just stepped out. I can wash the sheets, box up the pictures, say your name, let's soften out. But love doesn't leave clean when it leaves you. It stays in the shape of what you made. And every morning I open up that door and stand there in the space you gave away. I found one earring in the carpet corner, and your black t-shirt stuck behind the drawer. I told myself I'd make a donation pile, then sat there on the bedroom floor. My mom said maybe move the dresser, repaint the room, let the light come through. But I keep one shelf completely empty, like filling it would make this too true. There was no storm, no shattered glasses, no headline ending I can blame. Just two tired people getting quieter, till even love stops saying its name. It's your side of the closet that gets me, half the real still waiting like you just stepped out. I can wash the sheets, box up the pictures, say your name, let's soften out. But love doesn't leave clean when it leaves you. It stays in the shape of what you made. And every morning I open up that door and stand there in the space you gave away. I don't miss some perfect version, I miss you asking what looked best, talking to me while you got ready, standing there in half-done steps. I miss how small and unimportant everything felt when you were near. Now I measure all this distance in hangers, dust, and missing years. It's your side of the closet that gets me, more than the silence, more than the bed, 'Cause the hardest part of losing someone is all the places they still haven't left. And love doesn't leave clean when it leaves you. It drags its coat through every room. So I open up that door each morning and face the part that still has you. One day I'll use that space. No, I will, but not tonight. Not yet. He used the old blue duffel from the hallway, the one we took on weekend trips. Threw in 2 shirts, your Mets, a phone charger. Left half your life exactly where it is. I said, should I pack the rest tomorrow? You said, no, I just need a night. Funny how the smallest kind of leaving can still split a room in half. You didn't take the books beside the bed, or the boots there by the door. So I told myself that meant something. That's what I use the hope for. You packed light like you were coming back. Toothbrush gone, but your record stayed. Like this was just a bad week we were stepping out of. Not the last time you'd use my name. I left the porch light on till morning. Like that could change your mind. I think I knew before I let myself admit it, the night you packed light. 3 days later I found your grocery list. Milk, batteries, dish soap, limes. And it hurt that all our ordinary plans were still written there in your handwriting. Your sister came to get the boxes, said you'd call when things calmed down. I stood there holding open the front door, trying not to let that sentence land. There's a special kind of damage in a goodbye that stays polite, when nobody breaks a single thing, but nothing looks the same at night. You packed light like you were coming back. Left your jacket, left your winter things. Like love was only taking a short break, not ending in the smallest, cruelest way. I left the porch light on till morning, sat awake through every car outside. I think I knew before I let myself admit it, the night you packed light. Endings would be obvious, a slammed door, a raised voice, a scene. Now I know they can look like one over overnight bag and someone trying to leave gently. Maybe that's why it still gets me. Every time I pass the hall, how little you had to carry to take the heaviest part of all. You packed light like you were coming back, and maybe that's what did me in. Not the leaving, not the silence after, but how temporary you made it feel. So I kept your side intact for weeks, like there was still a chance you might. But some goodbyes don't need much luggage, just one night, the night you pack light. Now the bag is gone, and so are you. But I still see that hallway every time I do. Same key, same hallway, same third floor landing, same scuff mark by the bathroom door. My name's still printed on the lease in black ink, but I don't live here anymore. The couch is where we always kept it. The plant you bought still leans toward the glass, but every room feels like a place I'm borrowing from a life that didn't last. I make coffee in the morning, in the mug you use the most. And it's strange how a place can keep your body even after it lets go. Not the way I did when you were mine. Still my coat by the front door, still my shoes, still my side. But home is more than walls and pictures, more than keys and countertop drawers. So maybe my stuff is still here, but I don't live here anymore. I take the long way through the grocery store, 'cause aisle 5 still feels too close. That's where you'd sneak extra snacks in the cart and laugh when I said no. The neighbor asked where you've been lately. I smiled and said just busy, that's all. Then stood in the kitchen with the freezer open, like I forgot what I came for. It isn't just that you're gone, it's that everything knows it too. The bed, the sink, the half-dead candle, the silence where I used to find you. keeping all this in place would help. But I've been walking through these rooms for weeks now, like a guest inside myself. Maybe moving isn't boxes, maybe it's admitting what is true, that the hardest part of losing someone is how much goes missing with you. I don't live here anymore, not in the way the word once meant. This address still takes my packages, but it can't hold what came and went. 'Cause home was every small familiar thing we made without trying to. So maybe I still sleep here, but I don't live here. I don't live here without you. One day I'll open all the windows, move the chair, repaint the walls. But tonight this place still sounds like echoes, and I answer to them all. You left your mug there by the sink for days, like maybe you'd come back for it on Sunday. I kept moving it from counter to counter, like that could buy us one more day. Your shampoo's still there in the shower caddy, half your hoodie's hanging off the chair. Funny how the loudest thing in this apartment is all the space from you not being here. You asked if I was gonna stop you. I watched your hand close on your keys. Some people cry and make a big scene. I just froze and let it happen to me. You said maybe love shouldn't feel this hard, standing in the doorway with your keys. I knew exactly what I should have told you, but fear can make a stranger out of me. Now your name's still under emergency contact. I still turn to tell you every small thing first. It wasn't one big fight, it was 1,000 quiet moments, and the things I never said back. I changed the sheets and moved the picture, took your coffee off the grocery list, learned how many habits have your fingerprints in ordinary, boring things like this. The landlord asked if both names stayed on. I said no, like I'd practiced that line, then sat inside my car for 20 minutes till the windshield cleared enough to drive. My friends say give it a few months, like healing's just a switch you hit. But every room still keeps your timing, and every quiet night leans into it. You said maybe love shouldn't feel this hard, standing in the doorway with your keys. I know exactly what I should have told you, but fear can make a stranger out of me. Now your name's still under emergency contact. I still turn to tell you every small thing first. It wasn't one big fight, it was 1,000 quiet moments, and the things I never said back. I don't miss some perfect It's the kind of love I should have named before we let it go unnoticed. You said maybe love shouldn't feel this hard. Standing in the doorway with your keys, I knew exactly what I should have told you, but fear can make a stranger out of me. Now your name's still under emergency contact. I still turn to tell you every small thing first. It wasn't one big fight, it was 1,000 quiet moments, and the things I never said back. So here's the truth, too late to help us. I was happy more than I knew, and that might be the hardest part of losing you. We got really good at being careful, at picking nights we were too tired to talk. You'd ask me how my day was over dishes. I'd say fine and let the moment stop. There were bills stacked up beside the toaster. Your mom kept calling, mine was sick. We kept saying we'd talk when life got calmer, like love could wait for us to fix it. We called it bad timing, called it stress, called it a phase. Anything but what it was becoming, anything but what we were afraid to name. It wasn't what we said that broke us, it was what we kept avoiding. The hard talks, the hurt looks, the long pauses, the way the room went quiet every morning. We kept folding pain into small places till it started living in every drawer. It wasn't one big thing between us, it was what we kept avoiding more and more. You stopped asking if I wanted coffee, just made one cup and walked away. I stopped telling you when something hurt me, 'cause I could feel you had enough that day. Your birthday dinner felt like acting, my laugh came late, your smile looked tired. We still made plans for 3 months later, like writing them down could keep them wired. I think some part of both of us knew before either one could say it plain, that peace and distance can look alike when you've been living with too much strain. It wasn't what we said that broke us, it was what we kept avoiding. The sharp truths, the tired tears, the same old circles, the way love started feeling like employment. We kept folding pain into small places till even touch felt formal, even hope felt forced. It wasn't one big thing between us, it was what we kept avoiding. Of course, I wish we had one terrible night, one clean disaster I could blame, instead of all those ordinary things where we both chose comfort over change. Maybe honesty would have hurt us sooner, maybe it would have saved us too. But we kept trying not to ruin dinner while something real was coming loose. It wasn't what we said that broke us, it was what we kept avoiding. The truth that we were lonely next to each other, the fear of hearing what that meant. We kept folding pain into small places till the whole house learned our shape. It wasn't one big thing between us, just all the things like that could make it less true. We didn't lose each other all at once, we lost each other little by little, trying not to. You got quiet weeks before you left me. Not mean, not cold, just hard to reach. You still asked if I'd paid the water, still kiss my head, still pass the peace. But something changed in how you listened, like you were already out the door. I tell a story from a work day and watch you land somewhere short. I kept thinking love was tired, that maybe we were just worn thin. I didn't know a room could tell you when someone's halfway gone in it. I learned your silence before I learned goodbye. The pause after I'm fine, the look away, the smaller smile, the way you folded all your t-shirts and left mine in a separate pile. You never said the words till later, but your distance had already said enough. I learned your silence, and that's how I knew we were losing us. You stopped fighting over little things, stopped caring where the picture hung, started going to bed an hour earlier while I stayed up with the television on. I asked if we were okay one Tuesday, you said yeah, just a lot going on. And I nodded like I bought it, 'cause I needed that to not be wrong. It's strange why your heart gets fluent in when it's scared to hear the truth. How fast you start translating every missing piece of someone you love. I learned your silence before I learned goodbye. The pause after I'm fine, the look away, the smaller smile, the way you folded all your t-shirts and left mine in a separate pile. You never said the words till later, but your distance had already said enough. I learned your silence, and that's how I knew we were losing us. Now I replay all the quiet, like there was something I could fix. If I had named it when it started, if I had asked and not backed off so quick. But love is strange when you're protecting what's already slipping from your hands. You call it patience, call it kindness, till you're standing in the wreckage of what you didn't understand. I learned your silence before I learned goodbye. Before the boxes, before your key was sitting by the sink. Before you said I don't know when it changed, though I had felt it for weeks. You never had to raise your voice, you never had to make a scene. I learned your silence, hug me like you hug old friends now. Careful, brief, already gone. So text me when you make it back, like I was still somebody you checked on. I nodded like my throat was working, took the side street out of your place. Kept both hands at 10 and 2, like breaking rules might break my face. There was a coffee cup in the holder, your hair tied on the gear shift still, and all the things I hadn't thrown away yet started feeling heavier than the wheel. I made it half of the drive home before I had to pull over and breathe. Parked under the lights at a gas station, trying not to come apart in the driver's seat. Cause leaving you was one thing, but carrying it alone hit different in the dark. I made it half of the drive home before the braking caught up to my heart. Songs we used to skip, I turned it down and heard my thoughts past the diner where we'd split fries late. After every stupid little fight we lost, my phone lit up with my sister asking, how did it go, are you okay? I stared so long at the screen went black, like maybe no reply could keep this day away. It's strange how strong you act till there's nobody left to see it. Then one red light, one empty passenger seat can make you finally believe it. I made it half of the drive home before I had to pull over and cry. Forehead against the steering wheel, watching strangers come and go under neon signs. Cause ending it in your apartment still felt almost clean, almost controlled. I made it half of the drive home before the truth got bigger than the road. I always thought the hardest part would be hearing you say goodbye, but it was driving toward my own front door, knowing you'd never walk in behind me, knowing all the ordinary things would be mine to carry now. The groceries, the quiet, the long weeknights, the learning how to live without. I made it half of the drive home, and maybe that was all I had. Half a tank, half my composure, half pretending this wasn't that bad. Cause leaving you was one thing, but becoming someone you don't call hit hard. I made it half